I offer my pranams to everyone, those who are here. Today we are in the house of Ajay Krishna Das Prabhu. His name is Ajay Krishna Das. We are here today. In scriptures it is said, when you see bhajan in someone's house, then that house is not an ordinary house. This is so blissful. In a house, if you see on the day, if we do bhajan kirtan in the house, that house is called Golok Vrindavan. What is it called? Golok Vrindavan. That's why it is said, Jedin Griye Bhajan Dekhi. Ganga Devi, when she meets the ocean, she feels so blissful. And even more blissful is that to associate with devotees. Why? Because when we associate with devotees, Harikatha, we get opportunity to listen to Harikatha. Like, this is so blissful. Like when a river meets an ocean, when they meet together, there's so much bliss. For this regard, it is said, when the river meets the ocean, it's called Mohana. In Bangla, it's called Mohana, like the meeting of river and ocean. The word Mohan means extreme bliss. It's called Mohan. In scriptures, Mohan means the bliss of meeting is called Mohan. In the same way, in the house, when we see bhajan in someone's house, it's like Golok. Yete Golok Bhai means in the house, Golok Vrindavan manifest for real. For this regard, in Bhagavad it is said, where the Katha of Vaikuntha is a place where this Katha is not spoken. Meaning in such a house where this Katha is not spoken, in the house where saints don't go and don't come, that house is called the resident place of a snake, hole of a snake. We call it snake's hole. Snake does not dig the hole for itself. Do you know? Snake makes the hole or no? Who makes the hole? Snake doesn't, but why do we call it snake's hole? The rat does. And the snake, it comes. Why is the rat making the hole? You are Bengali, you know, right? He take the rice grains and it collects inside the hole to eat later, then have a feast of rice grains. So for his children, the rat collects the grain of rice, and then the snake is seeing that. So the rat, it brings like one piece of grain and then collects it. It's like a huge kind of a mountain of rice. They bring it in the hole and they make it. They're thinking, the rat thinks that after I will have big feast. But sadly, what happens? The snake enters. And the snake, what does it do? First it eats the rat and then also resides in the hole that the rat made. So in Bangla there is a proverb also. Snake's hole, but snake's hole, it's not whose hole was it? It was rats. But who's residing there? Snake. The snake resides there. That's why it is called snake's hole. Understand? So this we must understand. For this regard, in a house where there is no Bhagavad Bhajan, Sant Mahatma's footprints does not enter in such a house. Such house is a snake's hole. Kal means death. So snake represents death. If if someone puts the hand in the hole, then the snake will bite it. Then death will come. In the same way, in scriptures, it is said in the house where Vaikuntha Katha is not being discussed, in the house where Santa Mahatmas don't go, such a house is called Sarpagarta, Kalgarta, mean like a hole of death basically. So here, in such a place, humans reside there, and when the time comes, death comes. In the same way, it is said. But in the house where Santa Mahatmas they come, the lotus foot dust of the saints, it manifests Golok Vrindavan wherever they go. Charana Sindhu means like ocean. So Sant Mahatmas, for this regard, they come to the house. When the saint enters an house, that house is considered very pure. For this regard, so once a year you must invite a sadhu in your house, and Ram Sankirtan must also take place. Sadhus come to house for what? Sadhus, by their bhajan, the God is manifesting in their heart for real. God is in everyone's heart, right? God is in everyone's heart or not? Tell me. And what is the speciality in sadhu then? If God is present as a super soul in all the jivas, it's in you or not? He is in form of super soul in you, in all the humans. Even in the dog meat eater also, in everyone, Brahman also, in a dog, in an elephant, in a mosquito. True or not? God is everywhere. Then what is the speciality of a sadhu? Is there any speciality? The mosquito is also having God, everything else God. What's the speciality of sadhus? In this shloka it is explained what? By the bhajan, by sadhus bhajan, harikatha, it is so powerful, and the place he makes Golok Vrindavan manifest for real. The sadhus with their bhajan, with the power of their bhajan, they manifest Golok Vrindavan for real wherever they go. For this regard, Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad said, Radha Karavachita Pallav Vallarike. It's Sri Sri Radha Rasudhanidhi verse number 14. In this shloka, what is the meaning? that a place wherever Sant Mahatmas are present, by the power of their bhajan, the lotus feet of Srimati Radhika manifest in that place. Radha Karavachita Pallaballari ke. So Vrindavan manifests, and what is happening in the Vrindavan? Srimati Radhika, with her own hands, with her own soft hands, she is planting golden creepers all around. She is planting the golden creepers. For this regard, Radha Karavachita Pallaballari ke. Radha Padanka Vilasita Madhurastali ke. And there the whole land is decorated by the footprints of Srimati Radhika. Such is the power of bhajan. We are not able to realize this yet, but when you do bhajan, qualification will come. Srimati Radhika in your own house, she will manifest. And the third line of the sloka, Radho Yashomukha Matta Khagavali ke. And in the house, what's going on? Where Srimati Radharani manifests, there Radharani, all the birds of Vrindavan are singing in a harmony choir. They are singing the glories of Srimati Radhika. The birds of Vrindavan are singing the glories of Srimati Radhika in a very harmonious way. For this regard, the cuckoo bird, peacocks, what are they doing? They're singing the glories of Srimati Radhika. In Bangla Kirtan it's coming. The parrot said Krishna is mine, and the female peacock, so the female parrot says, like they both take sides of Radha and Krishna. The parrot says, Krishna with his flute, he is doing kirtan. Then the female parrot says, what is Krishna playing in the flute? Radhe Radhe. So like this, male and female parrot have sweet arguments. For this regard, Bhakti Vinod Thakur said, Radhe Radhe Bhuri, Murli Daki. Very beautiful katha this is. Bhakti Vinod Thakur, the seventh Goswami Kamal Manjari, said, Krishna, when he plays the flute, a word manifests from the flute. And what's that word? Cling. This syllable. This is the seed of the mantra of cling, the seed mantra. There are many meanings of this word, Bij mantra, but here this means Radhe Radhe Boli, Murali Dagive, Diya Ishwari Naam. Ishwari Srimati Radhika. For this regard, in Vrindavan, all the animals, all the birds, even the trees, even the plants, all the creepers, what are they doing? They all are singing Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe. They don't even speak anything else. Very beautifully it is explained. We must reside on the places that are dominated by Srimati Radhika. On the Rastalike, where you have to live, in Vrindavan. In Vrindavan, it's not said to reside anywhere in Vrindavan. In Vrindavan, where you have to go? Where? The places that are fully dominated by the Srimati Radhika. There you have to go. What did I say? Places that are dominated by Srimati Radhika. Adhipatta means The place that is completely dominated by Srimati Radhika. No one else can dominate that place. Only the beloved of Srimati Radhika can enter there. The Chandravali cannot enter there. Radhadipatya Vrindavanam Vasam Mamastu Me. Krishna Chakravarti Pad said, Vrindavan, Srimati Radhika, she dominated. What's the meaning of the Adipatya that I explained? What do you think? Tell me. Prabhavala. Nice word. Like expressing her own dominance. Like nothing else is in effect there. Only the dominance of Srimati Radhika is there. That's why it's called Radha Adipatya Vrindavanam. Vasamastume. Which place is that? Radha Kund. In Brihad Vrindavan it's there. The huge one is Panchakoshi Vrindavan within the radius of 5 kilometers. And one is Brihad Vrindavan, huge, starting from Radhakund, Nandagaon, Barsana, all these places come in the Brihad Vrindavan, the huge Vrindavan. And the Panchakoshi Vrindavan is this, on the day of Ekadashi, the Vrindavan Parikrama we do, this is the Panchakoshi Vrindavan. And Brihad Vrindavan, Radhakund, Nandagaon, Barsana, all they come in Brihad Vrindavan. In Brihad Vrindavan, the top place is Radhakund. And so in this shloka of Krishna Chakravarti Pad is saying, Radha Patya Vrindavanam Vasamastu Me. May I reside where? The place that is dominated by Srimati Radhika. So in Vrindavan, are there any other places where there is no domination of Srimati Radhika? What are those places? The Sakhistali, the place of Chandravali. In Sakhistali, Chandravali is there. For this regard, Sakhistali, you should never go to Sakhistali. Where should you go? Radhakund. So in scriptures, all this katha is explained. While through Harikatha sadhus, they manifest Vrindavan for real. So in Kirtan it is also said, wherever there are Vaishnavas, there is Vrindavan. Why is this said? Wherever there are Vaishnavas, there is Vrindavan. Wherever Shuddha Vaishnavas are present, Vrindavan manifests there. How? Through the medium of Harikatha. The divine transcendental Vrindavan manifests through Harikatha. That same Vrindavan may it manifest in our hearts. Understand or not? Mahaprabhu said, the word man, mind, means what? The Sankalpatma can vipalk, like it's always restless. Like sometimes it's like, sometimes it's not something. Like sometimes you say, I'm not feeling good. So in Chaitanya Charitamrita this is explained. The mind is very restless. But Mahaprabhu said, may my mind be Vrindavan. May my mind be always absorbed in Vrindavan. If my mind becomes Vrindavan, then I will understand you are giving me true mercy. Mahaprabhu is saying this humbly. The transcendental Vrindavan, if it manifests in my heart, There is no any difference between my heart, mind, and Vrindavan. In Vrindavan, Radha Govinda's beautiful pastimes are going on, divine sports, divine pastimes. For this regard, Acharyas are saying, so all these kathas may must manifest in our heart, and we must remember those and meditate upon them. And so that's why sadhus come to the householder and they bless the heart of the devotees. When sadhus, when they leave the house becomes so fragrant, so beautiful. Why? Because the power of bhajan of the sadhu. By that, the house smells so nice. For this regard, if I like a camphor, if you put camphor inside a box, then what happens? The full box smells. If you take out the camphor from the box and keep it outside for some time, that same fragrance will be inside the box. In the same way, sadhus, when they enter someone's house, that house becomes so fragrant. It's like the fragrance of Krishna Prema all around. For this regard, the welcome of sadhu and sadhu come very nice, and they make the house Vrindavan. For this regard, within Grihe Bhajan Deki, Grihe Te Golok Bhai. So that's why sadhus come. But conditioned souls don't realize the glories. When you do bhajan slowly, 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 realization will come. You'll have self-realization. You'll get realization yourself. Thousands I say you won't understand, but when you do bhajan, God will manifest in your heart. Then you will have self-realization. Many kathas are like this there. And we have to go one more place also. Then Harikatha there also. Bengal Prachar means 24 hours Harikatha. This is proper Bengal Prachar. Everywhere you have to go. If you speak 1 hour Harikatha, then people will be bored. Just you come to Bengal from morning till 10 p.m. at night, keep walking one place to house, like one place to another, and Harikatha, Harikatha, Harikatha. If you are not feeling bliss in Harikatha, then it means there are sins in the heart. The sinners, the Harikatha won't affect anything in the heart of a person who has sins in the heart. But when again and again and again you listen Harikatha, then the heart melts, becomes purified. Okay, we will take little prasad.
Swalpunyam Betarajan